Hello, this is John Wallace, and this is Intermediate Conversation with the English First Handbook. We're on Unit 7, page 60, 60, page 60. Remember what you need to do. You need to have the book open to page 70. You need to print the outline from pages 1 to 11. So from 1 to 11, you need to print it. 10, 11, all of these printed for you right there, okay? So these are all printed, pages 1 to 11 right here. And you're watching me, and you have this, and you have this. And you suseo yogi kogi. Okay, so please make sure that you have that. Okay, and this is week 5. Last week, 0415 was a holiday. So this week is April 22nd. So that's where we are now, right there. Okay. So let me talk about different things. Remember, this is page 60 to 67 for this. Okay, so please print this outline now. Print it and number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 11. Each page is numbered. The bottom 1, 2, 3, so on. You need to buy and use this textbook, English First Hand, 5th edition, ISBN number 978-9813-130227. And you need to print and number this Word document now. You need to read and write the answers in the textbook while listening to me on YouTube and reading this printed document. The camera is a bit of a reversed image. I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do. Print this document and number it from 1 to 11 on up for each page. Read and copy the answers from this into the textbook here, Yogi. Okay. Follow and read the textbook online with the online textbook. I thank you for your patience and your help. Any questions or problems, please email me at korea92653@gmail.com. So that's korea92653@gmail.com. I will help you faster this way. If you want me to help you fast, please email me. Okay, so we're on Unit 7, pages 60 to 68 roughly. Okay, my lectures are on YouTube. The link is provided to you. Go to page 60, start playing the YouTube video. I love that job. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Unit 7, I love that job. In this unit, students talk about jobs and related abilities, skills, and interests. So the functions are you're describing job skills and interests. What kind of job skills do you have? Writing, typing, working with mechanical things, working with programming, working with math, working with science. And the grammar, the simple present, using enjoy, like, good at, and good with. The vocabulary, the occupation language, pardon, and presentation skills. using questions to make tour presentation more interesting. So you're using your tour presentation to make it more interesting. So that's what you can do on this. When you finish this unit, you can talk about jobs, and you can answer and ask questions about job abilities and job preferences. You warm up by matching jobs and pictures. Then you check your answers. In extra, students will compare and think of jobs that fit in certain categories. Students probably know some job names in English. Cover up the job names, then look at the pictures and see if you know the English names. So page 60, write the jobs names in Korean. What other jobs can you think of? So you look at this and let's read some of the words right here. Accountant. What is accountant in Korean? If you don't know, please write it. For each one, please write the Korean word for it if you don't know it. Actor, 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 architect, architect, chef, chef, engineer, engineer, mechanic, mechanic, musician, musician, tour guide, tour guide, office worker, office worker, photographer, photographer, pilot, pilot, police officer, police officer, scientist, and software developer. So I've given you what's on each row right here, the first row, the second row, the third row. Let's listen to the audio.
Unit 7. I'd love that job. Vocabulary building. Jobs.
Nurse. Mechanic. Accountant. Police officer. Chef. Actor. Pilot. Photographer.
Architect. Musician. Scientist. Tour guide. Office worker. Engineer. Software developer.
So right here, actor, nurse. Nurse is right here. So first row, nurse, then mechanic, then accountant, then police officer, and then chef. The second row, right here, actor, pilot, photographer, architect, musician, then scientist, tour guide, office worker, engineer, software developer. So what you need to do is you need to go through each one and think about it, and think about one occupation for each job description. Work with people. So what kind of jobs work with people? So you could say a doctor works with people. A nurse works with people. A police officer works with people. A photographer usually works with people. Tour guide definitely works with people. Work outdoors. Well, you could say that a tour guide works outdoors. An engineer might work outdoors. A police officer might work outdoors. An actor might work outdoors. Use math. Scientist, definitely. Software developer. Engineer. Accountant, definitely. Mechanic, possibly. Pilot, at times, yes. Nurse at times, yes. Make a better world. Well, that's more subjective. Police officer. Nurse. Architect. Scientist. Engineer, and possibly even software developer. So you can look at each one and say, this one does this, and this one does that. So that's the sort of theory that you can have about each one. You know, this one does this one does that. So the sort of telling points about each one right there. So now we go to partner conversation. Now you need to work with a partner and you need to find one. You can do this on the phone or the computer. You can go to WhatsApp, Skype, KakaoTalk, and you need to talk with them. You can even practice with members of your family. That's okay. You can also do that. And you can think of one occupation for each job description. What's a job where you usually work with people? Okay. And you can see how many jobs you can list for each. So try to do that. Allow about 1 minute each, because you're going to need to be talking to people about these sort of things. You know, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. So each one you can do something. Now what I have here is I have some things called conversation blocks. Conversation blocks right here. And you give this to someone and it has different conversations right here. So we're going to do the purple conversation block today. And I want you to give your own answer for this. Please, Suseo, write down the question and then give it. Okay? So right here is the first one, is right here. What sport do you like? So please, Suseo, what sport do you like? What kind of sport do you like? And I would ask you the question, what kind of sport do you like? And my answer would be basketball. I like basketball because it's fast. I'm tall. I can run fast. So it appeals to me. I used to play it when I was younger. I'm a little bit older now. Can't really play it that much, but that's what I like. Other people will like soccer, baseball, badminton. So what kind of sport do you like? Now it's the spring, maybe you can play it a little bit more. What kind of sport do you like? So, you know, different sports that we have, different physical activities that you can engage in each and every time you go out. So, conversation block, you just turn it and you ask a question right there. Okay, here's another one. What do you like to do in cold weather? So, what do you like to do in cold weather? Please, Suseo, what do you like to do in cold weather? So, what I want you to do is I want you to give me your answer and then ask somebody else the question and have them ask you. So, I ask you, you ask me, and you ask somebody else, and they ask you. So that's the thing that you're doing. What do you like to do in cold weather? I like to go for a walk in the forest. So I like to go for a walk in the forest, and it doesn't snow that much in Daegu, but when I was in Cheongju, it snowed a little bit more, so that was fun to go walking in the snow. Then, and It was fun, cooler air. You're not sweating, you're not hot, you're feeling not too bad. You can wear a hat in the snow. So right here you can wear what I call a snow hat. This is Russian for a snow hat. Ushanka is a snow hat in Russian. So you can wear a snow hat in the snow. Right here you can wear a snow hat. Moja, noon moja. Snow hat in the snow. Right here it's Ushanka. I'm not wearing that often. Jup, gloves. You can wear gloves in the snow and wear a jacket. Other devices to help you with that. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Name something you are afraid of. Something you are afraid of. And I would say that I'm afraid of heights, being high up. I don't want to be a high wire guy. I don't want to walk across a high wire across two buildings. So I'm afraid of being way, way, way up and being outside. I'm not afraid of being in a plane or driving in a car across a high bridge. But being alone out there with nothing to hold on to is something that I'm a little bit afraid of. So I'd say, yeah, that's something I'm probably going to be afraid of right there. Just a little bit cautious about all that. So that's what I would be afraid of right there. So yeah, being way up there in heights and not doing that. So a good conversation right there. So please write this down. Name something you are afraid of. Give me an answer. And then you would ask a friend and they would ask you. Okay, right here. What do you like to do in warm weather? Or in hot weather. So warm or hot weather activities. And I think this is kind of obvious, and that's going swimming. So I like to go swimming when it's warmer weather. And it's great cardiovascular exercise. It's great for the heart to get out there and swim. You're exercising every part of your body and you feel good, you know, it's relaxing and it cools you off, makes you feel better, you know, and it's not too bad of a situation where you can have fun and do certain things and engage in that activity. Okay, so that's that one. One more. What holiday do you enjoy? Do you most enjoy? What holiday do you most enjoy? What holiday do you most enjoy? And I would say for me, it would probably be New Year's. Not Korean New Year's, Western New Year's. Because everyone is happy, everyone looks back at last year, everyone has optimism and hope that things will get better, and everyone wants to have fun, and everyone has the next day off so they can drink and they can have fun. So New Year's Eve, which is December 31st and January 1. So New Year's Day would be a holiday that you enjoy the most. In the United States, most people like Christmas. Some like American Independence Day, July 4th, because it's in the summer and there's a lot of fireworks and there's a lot of restful activities and things like that. So people generally have fun with that then. Okay, good. Okay, so let's look at the next one, and this would be our last one right here. If you were a cereal, what kind would you be? And cereal is spelled Cereal. So you have some American cereals here. I don't know what kind of cereal I would be. That's a really hard one for me. I'm not really sure what I would be. I guess I'd be something simple. But, if you were a cereal, what kind would you be? So that's kind of a silly one right there. But these conversation blocks have different things on each one. Different blocks and different topics. And you might want to write them down, and that way you can know what you'd want to hear on each one. That way you would know, well, I want to do this one, or I want to do that one right there. So which one do you want to do and why? Okay, so we're now on page 61. Page 61 right here. And you're going to hear conversations about jobs people would like to have. And they will identify reasons why people would want the jobs. Then you decide if the person would actually try to get the job. And you write questions about jobs and answer them for yourselves. So page 61 right here. 61 is right here. Listening for specific information. You're going to hear people talking about jobs. The target is listening for specific information. Why do they like these jobs? So I'll give you the answers right now, and then listen for each one. Okay? Listen for each one. A musician wants to be creative and wants to do fun stuff. So let's listen to it right now.
Unit 7. Listening. What do you want to do? Number 1.
You know what I'd really like to do?
No? What?
Be a musician.
You already play the guitar?
Yeah, but that's not my job. I want to be creative. I want to do something beautiful with my life.
Well, so long as you're having fun.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do fun stuff.
Do it.
You really think I can?
So, she wants to be creative and she wants to do fun stuff. So that's two things that she wants to do. Be creative and do fun stuff. Two things that she would like to do. Let's look at a tour guide. A tour guide likes to work with people and enjoys working outdoors.
Number 2.
What do you study?
I'm in hospitality management. I'm studying to be a tour guide.
Sounds interesting. Why did you choose that job?
Well, I really like to work with people. People on tour are excited, and they're fun to be around.
What kind of tours do you want to do?
You know, I'd like to lead outdoor trips. I love working outdoors.
That sounds like a great job.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Okay, so we'll go on to, we're on 7A, so we will now go to the next YouTube link. So please listen for the next YouTube link, and we'll go there, and we will start on page 61 at the top. Thank you.